Morning, everybody. It is 8:45 on this Tuesday. I'm here with this vlog. I was going to do one yesterday, but I didn't. But man, I tell you, quite a week last week, and especially quite a weekend. Well, not much of a weekend, but it was, but you kind of get the idea. You see, what I mean by quite a week is last Tuesday, a week ago today, I got a phone call from McDonald's. Now, what I had done before, a couple weeks before or something like that, I applied online to McDonald's. Because right now I haven't worked in quite some time. So I applied, and surprisingly they called me and asked me to come in for an interview at 8:30 at night. Well, I went in early, got the interview done early, and it looks like hopefully I'll be getting a job. And if that does happen, I will update you on how this video scheduling is going to go around here. Anyway, pray that they call and I get this job. Like I said, depending on what the hours may be, should they say, hey, you're in, we'll just have to see what happens. We'll just have to see what happens, but it will affect, it probably won't affect the video making stuff and all that. Because when I used to work at Walmart and Food for Less and stuff, it really didn't, well, Walmart mostly didn't really affect it that much. Because I used to take breaks at Walmart and we had this big Lawrence, welcome to Lawrence sign that I would go sit behind, and I'd put my camera on a bush, steady it on a bush, and do a video from right there, or something. Anyway, they called me. I went in, and I think it went very well. So I'm praying. Just keep it in prayer, ladies and gentlemen, that I get this job. Besides that, my mom. I'll tell you this. Let's just say she has had an unusual week at her job. I mean, let's just put it this way. You know how the old saying goes of it's going to be one of those days? Well, let's just say she had one of those weeks. She put it, very weird week. I mean, all the teachers are basically on edge because of an incident that shouldn't have happened. Basically, long story short, a teacher made a boo-boo. She basically forgot a child, and when they were supposed to come back. So she made a boo-boo, and if it's a major one, it could be major for her, but who knows? I mean, there's speculation now that they're going to shut the site down for maybe a week, 5 days, or a whole school week to see what's going on, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think mainly there's going to be something. It's going to be a repercussion, but it's not going to be a good one for a certain teacher. But anyway, it's been a very up and down week for my mom at her job, but she has the Lord, so she's fine. She has the Lord on her side. She is fine. And then, come Saturday, my mom goes to Oakland because last Saturday and of course this Saturday, she's got some meeting. She's got to go to some trainings, conferences, if you will. So she went there, and then afterwards, me and her, we went to the store here. We went to Walmart here. Got about a little over $220 worth of groceries. Let's just put it that way. Need a lot. And after we got home, we get a call from my older sister. And my older sister calls up and says, hey, can you watch my son? Well, me and my husband go out. And where they went, and because we said it was okay, it was no problem. So where they went was the Lucky Fest in Modesto. I'm pretty sure anybody here in California that lives in the California area or anyone knows what I'm talking about. It's called the Lucky Fest. So they went there. And then the following day, they invited us to come over for St. Patty's dinner. And that was about it. We did get to see my niece and her best friend because they stopped by. But yeah, really, that was about it. So we, got together, and that was about it. watch some movies and stuff, and that was about it. She actually gave me some recordable DVDs. Basically, what she wants me to do is make copies for her of what's known as the Insanity Workout. The Insanity Workout. I don't know if a lot of you know about that. But basically, it's a workout to where when you're done, you basically like so out of it. You can't, you have to really get used to it to do it. Anyway, besides that, not really much going on. I just relaxed just today, and that was about it. Well, I did videos, as you saw, but relaxed mostly. But yeah, not really much. I mean, added some new movies to the collection. We'll probably do a DVD update down the line. So, that's really not, again, really not much going on. It's just, we, did some things here and there, and, whether the negatives, positives came out, and the positive was, me getting this interview, because usually, when they call you and they ask for you to come in and be interviewed, that's usually a good sign, because I remember, it's almost identical to when I applied at Walmart in Lawrence, Kansas. But it wasn't within the same day, it was within a few weeks or a week's time. Basically, I remember being on the computer just applying online, and the next thing I know, about an hour or so later, or even not even that, I get a call and say, "Hey, you want to come in for an interview?" It's like, okay, But yeah, it's hope just keep this in prayer, everybody, that I get this job at McDonald's. I mean, I know a lot of people don't. A lot of people look down at the job and look down at something like McDonald's and say, "Oh, it's not really much, blah blah blah, and all that." But you know what? It's a job, and for what they pay, it's worth it, especially at part-time. And part-time worked out good for me. So, really, again, like I said, not much going on. Just positive things, getting this job and everything, and that's about it. Like I said, Sunday, St. Patty's Day, we went to church, and the rest is history. So, again, not really much. Like I said, added some new movies. So yeah, just really not much. It's just, like I said, kind of an up and down thing, kind of one of those, my mom basically had one of those weeks, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, that's all I'm going to say, and thank you all for watching. Comment down below, and I'll talk to you all later.